This is Italian football lover channel, my friends. Today I wanna make predictions for first week games of Serie. We are together over again with predictions after a long break, my dear friends. I am so happy to be with you on this channel. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, and please click on the like button. Thank you so much. Let's start with Genoa Lecce game of. Genoa is going to be at home. Genoa won versus Lecce 2-1 last season at home. Genoa got back-to-back victories Lecce at home in the recent years with the same results 2-1, my dear friends. And Lecce was so close to relegation zone last season. Genoa is better team than Lecce and they will make the advantage of playing at home. Under these circumstances, I want to take a chance to Genoa for victory. Genoa 2, Lecce 1 is my prediction for this game. Second game, Sassuolo Napoli. Sassuolo get promoted back to Serie just 1 year break and they have finished the Serie B at the top position, my dear friends. But Napoli is the champion of Serie next season. They got to the championship under the management of experienced manager Antonio Conte, my dear friends. Napoli got 5 consecutive victories against Sassuolo in the recent 5 games played between of these two teams. In the last game, Napoli won versus Sassuolo 6-1 in away game. They have big supremacy against Sassuolo, my dear friends. And because of that, one more time, I want to take a chance to Napoli for victory. Sassuolo 0, Napoli 2 is my prediction for this game. And Roma Bologna. Last season Bologna won versus Roma 3-2 in away game. And in the recent 5 games, Roma couldn't get any victory against Bologna. And but the Roma is going to be at home. And at the same time, Roma appointed experienced and wise manager Gianpiero Gasperini as a head coach, my dear friends. And Claudio Ranieri has been left from Roma team. And this is going to be so hard clash, my dear friends. I feel in that way Roma is seeming a little bit closer to victory than Bologna because of playing at home. But my dear friends, this is my intuition. My prediction is going to be draw for that game. Draw. Roma 2, Bologna 2. And Milan Cremonese. So Milan is going to be at home. In the recent game, Milan Cremonese game ended up in 1-1 draw. And Milan assigned their former manager Massimiliano Allegri as a head coach. And Milan is going to be at home, my dear friends. Cremonese get promoted back to Serie A one more time, my dear friends. Before they have played in Serie A, and Cremonese get promoted back to Serie A after playing playoffs in Serie B. But Milan is stronger and better team than Cremonese. With their new manager Massimiliano Allegri, they will win over against Cremonese at home. Milan 3, Cremonese 1 is my prediction for this game. And another game, Cagliari Fiorentina. Cagliari couldn't get any victory against Fiorentina in the recent 5 games played between of these two teams. And Fiorentina won versus Cagliari 2-1 last season in away game. Cagliari was close to the relegation zone last season. Fiorentina is stronger and better team than Cagliari, and Fiorentina have appointed Stefano Pioli as a manager. Stefano Pioli was former manager of Fiorentina. Again, they get back to the Fiorentina. He's so clever and experienced manager, Stefano Pioli. Under these circumstances, again, one more time, I want to take a chance to Fiorentina for victory. Cagliari 1, Fiorentina 2 is my prediction for this game. Como Lazio, Como is going to be at home. Como showed us so good performances last season, especially at home, sometimes in away games. Fabregas is really a good manager for Como team, my dear friends. But last season, Lazio won versus Como 5-1 in away game. Lazio got a deal with Maurizio Sarri as a manager. Before Maurizio Sarri worked for Lazio, my dear friends. Again, they get back to Lazio team as a head coach. And this game is going to be so hard clash. Como is so dangerous team. This game may end up in draw. Draw is possibility in that game. Please don't forget that, my dear friends. But just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Lazio for victory. Como 1, Lazio 2 is my prediction for this game. Juventus Parma off. Juventus is going to be at home, and they are going on with Igor Tudor as a manager. This Juventus team. Last season, Juventus Parma game ended up in 2-2 draw. Parma is a little bit dangerous team, my dear friends, but Juventus is stronger and better team than Parma. Just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Juventus for victory. They will start the season with a victory. Juventus 2, Parma 1 is my prediction for this game. Atalanta Pisa, off. Pisa get promoted to Serie A. They have finished the Serie B on the 2nd spot, and Atalanta is going to be at home. Atalanta appointed Ivan Juric as a new manager, my dear friends, and they are going to be at home. These two teams before encountered one time. Atalanta won versus Pisa 2-0. Again, Atalanta is stronger and better team than Pisa in every way. They will make the advantage of playing at home. They will get comfortable victory against Pisa. This is my prediction. Atalanta 3, Pisa 0 is my prediction for this game. Udinese Verona off. In the recent 5 games, Udinese couldn't get any victory against Verona. Last season, Verona won versus Udinese 1-0 in a away game, my dear friends. But this time, I feel in that way, Udinese is seeming a little bit closer to victory than Verona. But nevertheless, so hard, so demanding game is awaiting us, my dear friends. I feel in that way, my dear friends. Last season, Verona won versus Udinese 1-0 in a away game at the same time. But my prediction is going to be draw, although Udinese is seeming closer to victory. Udinese 1, Verona 1 is my prediction for this game. Inter Torino, this is the last match of the week. Last season, Inter won versus Torino 3-2 at home. Inter got 5 consecutive victories against Torino in the recent 5 games played between of these two teams. Inter has big supremacy against Torino. And my dear friends, Christian Chivu appointed as a new manager of Inter. Most of the teams in Serie made amendments on their managers this season, my dear friends. And Chivu is inexperienced manager. We are going to see what's going to be happen this season to this Inter team. Again, Inter will make the advantage of playing at home. Because of that, I want to take a chance to Inter for victory. Inter 2, Torino 0 is my prediction for this game. All my predictions like this first week games of Serie A. You can subscribe to my channel and you may write your comments down below. Please click on the like button. It makes me so glad. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye!